Cowgirl here, Cowgirl Motorsports. This video is what clones I use, what clones I tweaked with my ideas, and what my preferences are, and what was my original ideas and knowing inspired me to do them. And I'm being 100% honest with you guys. What clones I use, what clones I tweaked, and what was my ideas on modifications on my pulling tractors, my 2 all-terrain tractors, and my 3 work tractors. 2 of my work tractors, my 2 grass cutting work tractors. My idea, my preference, I converted this. This was originally a 6-speed. Converted this to foot control. My preference, single cylinder, 31 cubic inch 20. My preference, 33 cubic inch 21 horse single Briggs. My preference is just only use Briggs engines on all my stuff. My preference, not a clone, egg tires. This will be getting egg tires front and back. The better of the front tires. My preference, not a clone. Bumpers, my preference, not a clone. These are rewired. You do not have to push the clutch in to start this, or when you get off it's still running. Only time the tractor will die is when this is engaged, the PTO is engaged, you get off the tractor, will kill it. That's how I have it wired up. My preference, not a clone. On this, get her done. This is little get her done and littler get her done. So on get her done, my preference on my ultimate work tractor, 820 transmission, not a clone. Cast iron, my preference, not a clone. Running 2nd gen axle bracket, my preference, not a clone. Running a V-twin 40 cubic inch, my preference, not a clone. How it's wired, it is a clone, but it's a tweaked clone. The rewire job is a clone of Fearless Front's rewire job. But this is my tweak. Kill switch, starting switch. Using stock ignition, kill switch and starting switch, and this is going to get all completely redone. This one's going into Renix Pride. This will have the ignition start and kill switch. This will have the ignition with the kill switch, and all my 3 pulling tractors now will have this, halves this, and this is the kill switch. Pop it on. It's been set for a while. That is my tweak to the rewire clone. My idea. No one gave me the idea. So, I'm done with these 3. On to my all-terrain tractors. These have clones, tweaked clones, and my ideas. My preference is to run a 2MST 206. And I gotta fix the seals in this. It has a cloned locker setup in it. I'll get to that. And the reason I run 206 is because they're oil filled, geared reverse, and it's my preference to run these. And I got plenty of spares. Aluminum rear pulley, 5-inch, my preference, and it's a clone because everyone pulley swaps these. 5-inch clone, everyone runs bigger than stock pulleys. The belt setup, my idea, not a clone. I run stock size Craftsman belt on this with 2 extra idler pulleys. My idea, not a clone. The dual spring setup, clone. Don't know who gave me that idea. I think it was Doc Sprocker or someone else. I don't remember. The wheels. The bigger front wheels is a clone from Fearless Front. But the rims, these hubs, and the GT rims were my idea, not a clone. The hubs, these are rear hubs off Club Cadet 1045 lawn tractor, I believe. My idea, not a clone. 2nd gen axle bracket, my idea, not a clone. Heavy duty tie rod, my idea, not a clone. Cast iron, somewhat of a clone. What else? These clips, don't have clips. My idea, not a clone. The front bumper, clone from Fearless Front, but it's tweaked. I run stock Husqvarna bumpers. My idea, not a clone. The gas pedal, clone, but a little tweaked. Cloned off of RWOW 365. But the way I have it mounted is my idea. And I have a video on gas pedal, how I have it set up. Separate choke, not a clone, my idea. Hood pins, not a clone, my idea. Bolts into the dash, my idea, not a clone. Why did I just do that? Do this one. The cross members and frame rails, not a clone. My idea. Because these frames are notorious to bend right here and right here. So I decided to put the frame rails in, and that's my idea, not a clone. And why I only use Craftsman tractors, it's just a preference of mine. I like how they're built. I like that they're full framed, not bolt together like C-channel Murrays and MTDs, and they're way more better than the pants style Murray frames. Preference. No one inspired me to run these, just a preference of mine. So, and my locker setup, clone, and the video is no longer in existence on YouTube, where I got the idea 6.5 years ago. Back in I think it was in 2011. So I did a video on this. So this is cloned, not my idea. And I've been running this locker setup for the last 6 years. Engines on my all-terrain tractors, and people call these mud tractors, mowers, which they're not. Rompers, off-road tractors, well, I call them all-terrain tractors. So motors, these are my preference, not a clone. I run strictly 31 to 33 cubic inch single cylinder Intech Briggs engines with an oil system. This is a preference, not a clone, and I will be putting a fuel pump on this, and not a preference or clone. I run Waldo's and Nicky carburetors. So I will not run 28 cubic inch flathead or overhead valve engines. Not a clone, just a preference. And the separate chokes on the single cylinders, not a clone, just a preference. And all of my tractors will have separate chokes. Even that one. Not a clone, just a preference. My idea. Tires cloned. The rear tires cloned. People will always run the ATV tires, and no one this tire is not a cloned idea. This was my idea. I found them on Craigslist and used them. They work great. But I only run 22-inch tires, maybe 23s sometimes, and these work great on the MST 206s. I have no issues with them. It's a preference of mine, and these are my snow ice fun wheels, and these are 22, and they're 12-inch rims, 22 by 95 by 12s, and they work excellent. So don't listen to people that tell you, oh, run just 20-inch or smaller, just run stock sized. Yeah, and I'm running 23s on this, but this has a Garn tractor rear end in it, and I'm running 20s on that. Just a preference. Cut Turf Saver tires. I have no cut ones because they went bad. That's a clone from Redneck Computer Geek. So my modifications on all my tractors, even my pulling tractors, some of them are cloned, some of them are tweaked clones, and some of them are my ideas, and I use my ideas. And the reason for this video is because my good buddy Redneck Computer Geek did a video on a certain somebody, and he said some stuff about clones. So this video is what clones I used, what modified tweaked clones I used and my ideas and the stuff I thought of. So, until next time, redneck up, rebel forever.